Look at these adorable little apple pinch pot clay bowls. Now these are really sweet and really fun to make. They make great gifts for teachers at the beginning of school, but also you can give these to your grandparents or anybody at Christmas. I think they're really sweet. My daughter who's 7 made this one, and my son who's 9 made this one, and I think they're really fun. Now we're going to be using air drying clay and paints, but you could have a go at making this with salt dough. I'll link a recipe for salt dough up here and down below, so do check that out if you don't have air drying clay. But in the meantime, let's take a look and see how they're made. So to make your apple pinch pots, you will need a ball of clay, which is nice and soft to work with. If you need to soften your clay, I've got a nice tutorial how to make clay soft again. I've also taken a little bit off for the leaf and the stem, but we'll firstly make the bowl. So turn your clay into a nice neat ball. If you're firing this in the oven, that you need to make sure there's no air pockets in your ball. But if you're just using air drying clay like we are today, you basically make your ball, and as you can see, you start using your thumbs to shape your bowl. So you shape it until you've kind of got a nice deep bowl that you kind of like the shape of. I think this is quite good. So you've got your basic, this is your basic pinch pot, really simple, really easy. That was really fun. We just squeezed our thumbs in and just worked with our fingers to get the sides up. So now you've got your basic pinch pot, you now want to make it into an apple shape. To do that, I'm just taking my hands and I'm just going to squeeze it and then poke this in and this bit in there. Here we go. That was again nice and easy. You might want to get a bit of water so you can smoothen down all your edges and you don't have any cracks, and you can also smoothen down the inside. You know, my clay is actually damp enough that I don't need water, I think, but if you do, that's fine. Then you just make a little stem, not too big, not too small. That's a bit big. I like that little stem. Cross hatch, this will help it stay a bit more secure, and the same on the back of the stem, and then you stick it on. And also I do like to smoothen it down. You need to make sure it's really smoothly secured so it doesn't break off. And I make a little leaf, again just make a little ball, then squeeze it at the bottom, flatten it till you've got a shape that you like. I think that's quite good. Oopsie, like a little teardrop. And I'm going to take my knife and just make some little leaf indentations. And then again, cross hatch a little bit just to help secure your leaf on. And gently squeeze the leaf on. I do like to just sort of smudge it down a little bit as well, just to make sure it really is secured. And if you want, you can turn it around and repeat the same process at the bottom. You really don't want these to break off later because you haven't put your pieces together neatly. There you go, that's your basic apple bowl. Isn't that adorable? Now we're going to let this dry and then we're going to paint it. In fact, I'm going to paint a different bowl that I made earlier just so that we can speed up this video and you get to see it sooner. So anyway, let's see the next step and see how cute it is and how fun it is to paint. So now it's fully dry, it's time to paint your apple. I'm going to use some acrylic paints and some enamel paints because these are the paints I've got. I've got white, brown, and red, and I'm going to use green as well. And I love these because they dry really quickly, the enamels, and they have a really nice finish. They're really shiny. These are really nice too. They take a bit longer to dry, but they also have a smooth finish. You don't need to varnish. If you don't have these paints, that's fine. Use ordinary paints and mix in a little bit of glue, and that'll give it a finish. Or you can just use ordinary paints and use a varnish at the end. So I'm just literally going to paint these in my different colours and then let it dry. So I'm going to speed up the video for this and we'll just have a look at the finished product at the end. Here they all are again. Aren't they lovely? Like I said, these would make great teachers' gifts. Lovely little room decoration. I think my kids are going to give these to grandparents at Christmas. I think they're really lovely and really easy to make. So I hope you liked today's tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. But above all, keep making, keep creating, and of course we'd love to see you again soon. Take care. Bye.